What's going on, guys? Hurricane here. Today we will be spectating one of my favorite YouTubers. He goes under Betty, but is his dollar plays. He is in an MSC, which is a Mullet Système Complet. It's a French tank, 10.7, rank 7. His team consists of Germany, Great Britain, China, France, and Sweden, and he's facing against USA and Russia, and he's playing domination in Ardennes in the winter environment. Now, these videos are to help you guys out by providing a hindsight point of view. Hopefully, this shows you what works and what doesn't work. Alas, Betty or Dollar Plays is pushing far over into the alpha cap. He is going as fast as possible. It looks like he has Heat FS rounds, 25 Heat FS rounds in storage right now. Looks like he is actually, this actually is like a stock vehicle, just because you can tell from just the two fire extinguishers and kind of nothing else available. It doesn't have the um, additional players or options. All right, so looks like he is right now over on the alpha side. His team has captured or is currently capturing the alpha cap right now at this time. They have the alpha and bravo kind of held together. And then it looks like they have one player over in the trolley side. It looks like he's kind of pulling back here. He's not really pushing forward. He's not really looking to kind of push everything up. He's just kind of kicking it back here, trying to make sure that no one has the far flank, which is good on him. You It's something that's going to be very appreciated by your team. And it looks like once everything's kind of cleared out and he's kind of realized that everything's cleared out, he's going to be pushing here forward. This is kind of weird because it does say domination, but it is going and having the tickers as if it was the other one. I think it was battle, where yeah, it's battle, but it shouldn't be like that whatsoever. But it looks like it is a three caps. We're gonna just focus on the map, focus on the fact that it is domination, and to keep it at is as is. He looks like he is again sticking with the full flank status. He's coming up over on this side on the opposite side of the alpha. And then now, I mean, honestly, this is kind of what short, small maps have with the higher tiers. Keep an eye on that. He is looking around. He's constantly looking around, constantly checking around, making sure that even if he is in the far flank, he's kind of pushing forward, and for good reason. Because again, we see it, the M18, M128 Wolfpack or M1128 Wolfpack. Now he saw the shot come about, so he saw that Wolfpack shoot. He just didn't see exactly where we're at and just kind of waiting right here and to see what is going to come about it right now. There he is. He comes in out, and now he's waiting for him. Moves it to the front, takes the shot. Doesn't seem like it does a whole lot of damage to it. Maybe hit a tree or two. Unfortunate for him, but that's just kind of how it goes. That is unfortunate, but he was able to get the final hit and was able to take out the wolf pack. Got hit, did get pinged by him, so now somebody is dropping artillery on him, but it's all right because he's able to move away from this area, and then hopefully get into a better position. 2S38's coming in, 2S6 over on the other side. So he's not staying in the same spot. He's not holding it. Yes, he has the spot. Yes, he's holding it, but he's not, like I said, just kind of just sitting right where the artillery is at. He is getting pinged, so I'm pretty sure he's definitely aware of that, but that's all right. He sees a 2S38 right there. Does unfortunately start getting hit by another 2S38, another little guy, little rat thing that was coming up from behind him. Unfortunate for him, has the one kill, the one death, and got taken out by a twist 3. It kind of, and it's unfortunate. It does happen where you get kind of in the middle of two different people. You do get flanked by one or the other, and that's just how it's gonna kind of be. Unfortunate for dollar plays, but that's just how it goes sometimes. It's just not much you're able to do when you're outnumbered 2-1. In kind of an open field, you're focused on one guy, and that's all you're able to really do. Let's see if he comes back. What's going on, guys? Hurricane here. Just wanted to take a quick break from the video I appreciate you guys subscribing and watching these videos, liking and commenting as well. My goal is to improve the video quality from 1080p to all the way to 4K. I want to be able to justify getting better equipment, so I am reaching 1,000 subscribers. If you guys are able to help me out with that, subscribing if you can, sharing it with your friends, and commenting and liking. All these videos are free. I don't charge for anything, and I don't charge for you able to spectate your video to post it on here and give you guys also some shout outs as well. So everything is appreciated, and back to the game. All right, so Dollar Plays is coming back in a second game. He did get out of the previous game, so he did get out of that one. This is the next game that he actually plays. You can see he has the APF SDS now. He has two still heat FS rounds. He has smoke now. He has the fire extinguisher, and then he also has the artillery option available to him. Now, this is domination in Finland. His team now consists of Germany, Russia, and Japan, or actually USA, China, France, Sweden, and Israel. The enemy team has Germany, Russia, and Japan. And this is, you can tell by with him right now, he's kind of looking for a spot. He's looking for the specific spot that he's going for. He's pushing forward, pushing hard over into the outskirts of the Alpha Cap. And there's a T-80 right there. Takes a shot, shoots a shot, does get the kill on T-80, does get the kill, but wasn't able to make it out alive. Unfortunate for him. That's just how it goes sometimes. So let's see if he's able to come back on this one as well. Palms back, beautiful. This is what we love to see. He does use his one of his little extra guys to be able to come back again, and it looks like he's decided to kind of push forward again. Now, this is where he has to make a decision. Does he go about and try to go for the same position, or does he go to do something else? I I know I have my spots in the beginning of a game where I like to go and I like to be in. So, but afterwards, it's just kind of a free for all. It just kind of depends on the map. Just kind of depends on what's going on the map, and going from there. Now, it looks like he has decided to make a change for that, though. So it looks like he is going to the Charlie cap. It seems like he is aware of the fact that his team has kind of taken over the middle, and it's good on him. But the enemy team has kind of taken over the Alpha cap, and there's not really many people on the Charlie. Charlie is kind of a very difficult one to take over, just because it is a lot of buildings, but to get to those buildings, to get to that cover, is a lot of open space, and you do have to be careful. You can kind of see all the individuals from the enemy team that are over there. They have the 2S38, they have the 2S25M as well. So again, you do have to be careful with these guys, because they will start to tear you apart if they're able to get a good angle on you. So he decides to kind of push over up on this other side, go completely around. And this is, you can tell he's kind of full on flanking. He's taking the full flanks. He's not doing anything in regards to kind of take the cap. He sees the BMP right there, takes a shot, has a laser rangefinder. I'm curious as to if the spectating video that we had before was showing all of his information, all of his things on the bottom, or if it just wasn't, because this was the game afterwards, and he has a lot more unlocked on this match right here, which I think is what it happens. Sometimes the spectating videos are a little weird. Sometimes they don't show everything. Sometimes there's glitches here and there. So, but it looks like he has decided to take this flanking point. It's still on his side, which is perfectly fine. It is beautiful. It is good for him because he is able to kind of take over and ensure that nobody hits that Charlie cap. His team has the Bravo cap. His team has the Alpha cap. What just happened? Don't know why we switched out. Like I said, sometimes it happens where things just switch for whatever reason, and the spectating videos are kind of weird. But it is what I have to deal with as a PS5 console player. It's what I have, and it's we can go with. And it looks like his team is now taking the Charlie cap. Now, I would suggest pushing a little bit more forward. And once you kind of see that your team is kind of taking over the full left side and the middle of the map, and is now taking the Charlie captain for the right side of the map, it's just kind of at this point, uh, beating seal. What is it called? Beating seals. So he's looks like for the helicopter now is kind of what he's kind of searching for, but rearranges right there. He decides to stay in this little spot. It's seal clubbing is what it is. You kind of seal clubbing at this point once you get to this point of of the game where you're kind of starting to take over the match and everybody else is coming right there. Type Niter right there, sees him, laser range finds it, takes a shot, critical hit, takes out the engine, and then decides to take a second shot and knocks out the rest of the crew. Beautiful on him. Good on him to be able to take that shot. He has the 3 kills now, 1 death. Rad Falkenwagen sees he's able to take a shot on them. Does take a shot, but it ricochets right over the front plate right there. It was kind of at a very steep angle, so definitely makes sense that he wasn't able to get a full hit on that one. And it was kind of behind some rocks as well, so you just have to be kind of aware of those things. It is a shot that you can possibly take, but I honestly would suggest pushing forward. Again, like I said, you're kind of seal clubbing at this point. The enemy team has been pushed all the way back to their spawn. I would kind of get out of this position. Not really, no one from the enemy team is going to be pushing forward right here. He should easily be able to go forward and kind of take basically the fight to them because they've essentially won at this point, but he has not pushed forward, and that's perfectly fine. I mean, you got to do what you got to do. You got to do what you're comfortable with. He wants to be in a flanking spot and wants to stay and hold his position to ensure that the enemy team doesn't kind of push forward from here, and that is perfectly fine. But I do suggest, I mean, you can see how fast he goes. He does move forward. He does move forward as fast as possible, gets to his spot, and then just, I guess, stays comfortable with it. Um, this is the second game that we have with him, so uh, and he's done the same thing where he's kind of taken like a flanking position, has kind of held it out a little bit. There's an SU-25 right there. Let's see if he's able to take that shot. Laser range finds it, takes a shot as soon as the SU-25 kind of dips upward. SU-25 has no damage to him at all, but I don't know if the Heat FS round that he has is one of the ones that does have like a proximity round on it, or if it's just a regular one. Let's go ahead and find out, because that's honestly one of my favorite things to do is to hit people with the proximity rounds, with the 120s on the Abrams, and the 120S as well actually has the proximity rounds. The one that he has is just a general heat FS, so it does not have a proximity round. That's perfectly fine. Um, and now it looks like he is pushing forward, try to see over the ice caps right here, make sure he does not fall into the water over here as he kind of takes this still very wide flank. And this is, I mean, this is how you do it, man. This is kind of how you do a wide flank, um, going out as far as possible, using the whole map, the whole circular map, and using it to your advantage. It would definitely be a little bit more advantageous if the enemy team was still pushing forward, but unfortunately they are not. But what did you guys learn? Did you learn anything? What I've seen that can be improved is pushing forward. You know, still push forward, especially once you kind of see that you're winning the match. That way, you're not just kind of holding back out and just kind of waiting for the enemy team to kind of hopefully push forward. Plays is one of my favorite players. I watch most of his videos or as they come out. Definitely watch all the tank ones. But like and comment tips and suggestions. Subscribe if you want to see more spectating videos. If you want me to spectate your video, send me username and the session ID for the replay you want me to spectate. Otherwise, I will spectate a random video. Have a good one.